Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This is episode number 89, and today I'm going to talk about should I participate in an art fair? Should I, as an artist, participate in an art fair? This is episode number 89. Well, my friends, super happy to be here with you once again. What's on my plate? What's on my plate today for breakfast? Well, I have something really good, something spectacular. I love rice, and so my wife made rice last night. So whenever there's leftover rice, what I like to do in the morning is take some of that rice, put it in a pan, fry it a little bit, add sometimes ham or other things that I might find in the kitchen. Actually, this morning I put mushrooms. So there are mushrooms mixed with my rice, fried a little bit, and then I put a couple eggs, scramble all up, kind of paella style, just scramble it, and it's so good. And then I put on the sides some greens, some vegetables, and it is really, really ready to eat. Looks fabulous and smells delicious. So what are you having for breakfast today? Let me know. I always enjoy hearing from you. So my friend, I want to talk to you about participating in an art fair, because artists have asked me many times, Sergio, what do you think about art fairs? Should an artist participate in an art fair? Should I participate in an art fair? And so on. And I was asked this question so many times in the last few years that 2 years ago, I decided to do a whole course, a whole video that's called Everything You Need to Know About Participating in an International Art Fair. And this is a course that is part of my Art Next Level community. Hundreds of artists have taken it, and it's really, really good. Highly, highly recommended, and you can check it out at www.theartistnextlevel.com. But today, my friend, I want to talk to you a little bit more about that. Well, this is what I want to say. Not all fairs are made equal, right? Every fair is different. There's from local, regional, there's international as well. So, just because it's an art fair doesn't mean that it's the same as all the other art fairs. Every art fair is different, and today there are art fairs all around the world. Art fairs is not nothing new. They've been around for a long time, but now recently, a lot of new international fairs have come along, especially around the time of the big ones such as like Art Basel Week here in Miami and in Switzerland, and all the other big art fairs in Chicago, Expo Chicago, in LA, New York. They're art fairs who happen just about every month. There's an art fair somewhere around the world. And now coming up to in December, we're very close to Art Basel Miami Week, which I will be there with Dr. Yaina Gomez. So we'll be around doing some breakfast episodes there for you as well. So if you're in Miami, let me know. We'd love to catch up there as well. So my friends, if you are thinking about participating as an artist in an art fair with your own art, well, the first thing you got to think about is that they are expensive. They are expensive. It's an investment that you make, right? And you got to be ready to do it. I don't recommend ever that you borrow money to be in an art fair. I don't think you should do that. I think you should wait until you are ready financially to make the investment. If you don't have the money now, don't go out and borrow money and with the hopes that you're going to come back with a lot of money made in the art fair. So I would say just wait. Be ready, be cautious, plan ahead. If this is something that you really want to do as an artist, plan ahead. Don't make the decision last minute. Always plan ahead. So you can plan your marketing, you can plan your strategy, you can plan, before, during, and after the fair, which is something that I focus on in the course, not only preparing for the fair, but also how to follow up after the fair. But so if it's something you're thinking about as an artist, I think fairs are really good. I think, you will have an opportunity to meet with a lot of people, hopefully to make sales, to make contacts, pre-sales sometimes, then sales will follow after. And in general, you will meet, I think, a lot of people if you do the work correctly. In my experience as an artist too, participating, I had some really, really great leads. And that has been really, really good for me. So you have to think about that. If you want to participate, plan ahead. Always plan ahead. Now, another thing I want to say about art fairs here really quickly is that you got to think about which fair you're doing, and you got to do the research, because on their website, every fair will say that is the best fair, that is great, that's awesome, that hundreds of collectors are going to be crawling in the fair as soon as the doors are open and so on. The promises are really high. what I always recommend to artists is check it out first, particularly if it's a new fair in town. If it's a new fair, they may have big promises, but I don't know if they can deliver until they run it a couple times first on that particular city. So I would recommend always check it out first. Check it out first. If you are in town, if it's a fair that is in town, go visit it 1 year and then make the commitment for the following year, right? That is the best thing you can do, unless it's a fair that is highly recommended by other artists that you know that have been there themselves, that have had a great experience with the fair, with the organizers, and the promotion of the fair, and the promises match the results. So that then I think you are okay, but always do research before you accept that. Also watch for red flags. There are art fairs that sometimes if they are new in town, if the promises are really high, but it's a new fair and you don't know exactly who they are or their track record, red flag, maybe you need to wait. Maybe you should wait for the next time around and see how they do the first year. A lot of times, just like anything, right? When a new fair goes into a new town, they gotta make the right connections. They gotta make the right promotion, and it will take time for them to really catch on momentum and fire to really bring all the attention that they want. The art fair, what they want is to bring the right people, the right collectors, so that the artists make money. Because if the artists make money, then they will come back again, right? It's for the benefit of the fair as well. But unfortunately, I have been to fairs, particularly during Miami Art Basel week, because there are around 20 art fairs during Miami Art Basel. Of course, Art Basel being at the top. We're only through galleries working through Art Basel, and then that you have all kinds of mix of fairs, all the way to artists run fairs and so on. And I've been to fairs where you walk in and there's nobody there. Really, the only people are there are the artists in their booths. And so that is sad, because the fair had, I'm sure, promised them like there was going to be floods of people coming through the door, and nobody's there. And sometimes it happens because maybe the fair is too far from all the action, or maybe the marketing wasn't very good. They overpromised, oversold, and so you don't want to spend money on something that they keep you this promise, but really the delivery is down here. So that's why I say on this episode I want to tell you, if you are thinking of participating in art fair, always start with research. Always start with research. And if you actually decide to participate, I really suggest you check my course on everything you need to know about participating in an international art fair, where I tell you about my experience and the experience of many others, as well as a lot of the research that I did myself, talking to many galleries, curators, and artists themselves also participating in art fairs. So thanks so much for watching this episode of Breakfast with Sergio. Hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Don't miss episode number 90. Have special guests. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. And my friend, have a great day. This breakfast right here is smelling delicious, and I'm going to go and eat it right now. Let me know what you're having for breakfast, and I will see you inside the Art Next Level. Check out my resources at www.theartistnextlevel.com.